Shalom. The Valley Temple's been kind of lonely without you all, and it's going to be that way for a while. We have a very limited number of people that will be allowed in for bar and bat mitzvahs that are coming up in the next couple of weeks. And for the High Holy Days, you may have heard that almost every congregation in Cincinnati that's Reform or Conservative will be streaming their service, and we're going to stream ours as well. But in the event that Hamilton County is not in the red or purple risk factor, we will be open for the High Holy Days on a limited basis. We'll have multiple services in the evenings and the mornings in order to have no more than 60 people attend our service at one time. There will be music, but it will be limited, and depending on what's going on with the singers, it may also be pre-recorded. We won't know until that day. But in addition to that, we're going to have to plan in advance for your arrival should you decide that you'd rather be in person rather than streaming. Regardless of the risk factors, we will be streaming our services all the way through. Some of them will be pre-recorded, some of them will be live streamed. If the temple is open, there will be up to 3 services in the morning and 3 services in the evening, with no more than 60 people at each. You will have to have a ticket for the service, and you'll have to have a ticket for the specific service that you are coming to. So you won't be able to decide if you have a ticket for the first service that didn't work out, so you'll come to the second service. You will not be allowed in. We can only have people with the appropriate tickets come. In addition, everybody who comes to the building will agree in advance to have their temperature taken by themselves prior to their leaving for the temple. In addition, you will wear a mask from the time that you approach the building until the time you are back in your car. We hope that people who come to the building will use the restroom prior to coming, so that restroom use while in the building will be very infrequent and for emergency use only. That way we can keep them clean and safe for everybody. You will agree to not socialize, even though it will be so tempting, so that people will remain safe the whole time. If we do these things, then we can ensure that we are being as safe as possible, but we will not be able to ensure that nobody will inadvertently get the illness. In addition to that, we ask that you do not ask for tickets for people who are not members of the Valley Temple or your immediate family. That means you and your children only. There's a form that you'll sign, and we'll need it sent back by August 15th so that we can ensure that we are doing the right thing for the right people. You'll have to make sure that cell phone numbers are on the ticket request form so that in the event that tracers of the illness have to make phone calls because something went wrong here, it will be easy for the tracers to do. I'm not trying to be an alarmist. I'm trying to be safe and responsible. And if it's not something that you're comfortable with, I fully understand and hope that you'll stream our services instead of coming to the building. If you're somebody in the high risk categories of a certain age or a certain diagnosis or a certain, however you define the risk, I hope that you will make the decision that it's okay to stay home and worship with us as a community online. Finally, it's possible that we're going to have an outdoor experience for Erev Rosh Hashanah. You'll hear more about that by the beginning of September. We're trying to work that out now. But for now, we hope that you will fill out the forms. That will give us the best possible chance to plan for your arrival should we be in the right risk factor by High Holy Days on September 18th. Until then, if you have any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to contact me here at the temple. I'd be happy to get your phone call, or you can send me an email and I'll do my best to keep up with the emails, but some of you know I'm not so good at it. with that in mind, I'll look forward to seeing you on Friday nights and Saturday mornings for Shabbat services on our streaming, or on Saturday mornings at 9:30 with our Torah study, some of the other adult education that we'll be having, some of the other group meetings that we're going to have, and I hope that we'll be able to be back together soon, having experienced all of us getting a little shot in the arm for a vaccine. But until then, let's be responsible, let's wear a mask, let's take care of each other, and as we do, let's honor our God by remembering that saving a life saves the whole world. Take care of yourselves, have a good rest of the summer, and we'll look forward to seeing you soon, either online or in person for the holidays, or maybe sometime in between.